So my game face is definitely on. I was just talking to our photographer, Jason. They might as well bring me on the team. I love kids and I hope to inspire them to reach for the stars. So today we're doing a little Christmas shopping at Target. Things have definitely calmed down since we last spoke, but right now you can see plumes of heavy smoke coming from this home as crews continue to spray it with water. This car is so... Don't you guys, I can't believe this. We are going around this little mini track. Oh my goodness, I wish you guys were out here. You may know her from her hit songs, I Say a Little Prayer for You. It truly amazes me that they build this place up in 10 days. That's just less than 2 weeks. Right now we're in the Toyota pit stop and this is their new pop-up shop. I'm actually wearing one of their stylish hats. That can be yours if you come out here tonight. Crews are everywhere and VDOT tells us traffic is backed up for at least 1 mile. I can't stress this enough. Teach your kids how to wash their hands correctly. I'm talking lathering it up and scrub it up, dubbing those hands for at least 20 seconds.
For everybody.
Wipe it down. Reba, we just left the crime scene and we're now at RPD headquarters. But before we left, I spoke with an officer on the scene and he gave me a little bit more information on this double shooting. Now we know that when police arrived to the scene just before 1 o'clock to the 1800 block of Joplin Avenue, they found a man that had been shot in the foot and he was on the street. At CBS 6's Ashley Lewis and right now we're on the scene of breaking news. I'm going to show you. We're on I-95 northbound. This is crazy. Look at this. I mean, these are really big pieces of scrap metal. At last check, 885 homes in the Hermitage Road area are still without power this afternoon, but my photographer is going to zoom in. Hey, Rob. Well, it's been a busy day for Black Friday shoppers. We started off in Short Pump, and now we're here at the Chesterfield Town Center. Now, I'm going to take a step out of the shot so you can see how packed this parking lot is. Now, cars just keep filing in this afternoon, but although it looks pretty packed out here, many people say they were anticipating a chaotic day filled with long lines and sold-out items. But so far, that's not been the case. How are you guys? Good. I'm with CBS 6, and I was just wondering what brought you guys out here today.
The sales, definitely.
And Black Friday deals.
Shoppers throughout Central Virginia were looking to save big bucks today.
My family and I go Black Friday shopping, and it's a big tradition. We start at 5 a.m. and we just hit all of the stores.
In Short Pump, hundreds of shoppers packed the Target as soon as the doors opened at 7 a.m. Shoppers are lined up here at the Best Buy in Short Pump, and they tell us they're ready to take advantage of some great deals, like this 55-inch TV that's $200 off today.
A lot of really good deals on TVs, and just happened that my my 10-year-old TV went out on me the other day, and it was good timing.
Despite the long lines, customers described the experience as organized chaos.
It's pretty calm for everybody else. They're probably chaotic because they're looking for stuff that everybody else is looking for.
And the question I'm asking a lot of folks today, Black Friday versus Cyber Monday, which one do you guys prefer?
Probably Cyber Monday. We haven't done Black Friday in years.
I like Black Friday because I like to actually be out in the action, and I like to try on clothes versus buy them online.
Well, Cyber Monday, I don't have to get dressed up and I can stay in my pajamas.
And today was an eventful day for many shoppers. Most people that we spoke with tell us the lines were actually longer last night and the stores were busier on Thanksgiving Day. Now, Wallet Hub projects shoppers will spend a little over $1,000 over the holiday weekend. So it's safe to say, shop till you drop. Working for you in Chesterfield County, I'm Ashley Lewis, CBS 6 News. They have volunteers working around the clock, tracking the storm, waiting to send more volunteers down to the hardest hit areas now. They have already sent down dozens of mobile response units and tractor trailers filled with supplies down to the Carolinas.
Just crazy. Everybody's talking at once. The phones are going off like crazy, and sometimes it's hard to hear, but we're just all working as hard as we can.
Volunteers from across the country are here in the Commonwealth working with the National Guard and first responders to develop a plan for mobilization.
You'll see a lot of sticky notes and papers on the wall and maps and planning, and it's knowing exactly where our shelters are, where are our people, where are our materials pre-positioned, so that they can take that information, put it into our system, and get them out safely and as efficiently as possible.
Mary Kate Hamilton is an experienced volunteer from Spokane, Washington, and over the next few weeks she'll be out in the field surveying the damage.
What type of damage the homes have had, and then we get a good picture of how much devastation there is and that type of thing. And then that also allows us to decide how much we can help them.
Volunteers will be utilizing 80 mobile response units, and many of them have already been pre-staged across Virginia and the Carolinas.
The windows can actually open up and we can serve meals out of the side of them. They can also at times do tetanus shots and mobile health lab. We can take blood pressures and other blood screenings from our nurses that are a part of our response.
But Jonathan McNamara with the American Red Cross tells us these trucks are fully equipped with a special technology to help volunteers navigate towards the areas most in need.
The quicker we can do this, the more efficient we can be, the more we can get people back to their lives sooner than later.
And their help goes far beyond just handing out supplies. These volunteers are dedicated to providing emotional support to families who may have lost everything in the storm.
We try to help as much as we can, but we really, really care about you.
And it's important to note that many volunteers did actually stay here in Richmond just to make sure our area was covered. Now, after the brunt of the storm, more volunteers will be sent down to the Carolinas. Now, if you would like to help and make a $10 donation, you can text Florence to 90999. Working for you, I'm Ashley Lewis, CBS 6 News. The Richmond Convention Center is packed with thousands of people from all backgrounds and walks of life. We spoke with many of the people here, and they say they're not here just for the food, but for the fellowship.
You walk in, and it's almost like if you're meeting them for the first time, you'd have known them for 3-4 years, because everybody's purpose is the same.
The Richmond Convention Center was transformed into a sanctuary of love, filled with volunteers.
This is my 11th year, and just the joy to be able to give back while you're able to give back.
And guests.
Thankful. I mean, you have a whole lot of people out here need a meal, but this is a comfort place and a nice place to meet everybody.
Many volunteers spent most of their day in the kitchen, preparing for the 13th annual Giving Heart Community Thanksgiving Feast.
I'm breaking up bread to make stuffing, which is one of my favorite parts of Thanksgiving.
But this event was larger than many other food banks, with more than 2,600 people in attendance. And multiple stations throughout the convention center, guests were able to get free clothes, free haircuts, and free flu shots. In the season of giving, many volunteers tell us they're just happy to make a difference in the community.
You know, this is America. People helping people prioritizing each other is part of a larger community. And it's why I'm happy to be representing this community, because this is a great way to spend Thanksgiving.
To help and to serve, you can see that it can be done. We don't have to look alike to meet a goal.
And event coordinators say the biggest joy they get out of all of this, just seeing the smiles on people's faces. Working for you in Richmond, I'm Ashley Lewis, CBS 6 News. Today, history was made with a handshake and a single step over the Korean border. And this just coming into our newsroom. North Korean leader Kim Jong-un and South Korean President Moon Jae-in have both signed a joint declaration for complete denuclearization. This story not just trending on our website, but all over social media since last night. Unfortunately, the Lakers lost to Houston, but Ingram's impressive debut after 10 years of grinding in the G League dwarfed the game's outcome. And Robin Reba, get this. Fans were chanting MVP for Ingram all night. Families are being forced to make the decision whether or not they're going to stay or ride out the storm. Most parents know sometimes kids fall in love with backpacks for the wrong reasons. The design, maybe their favorite action hero, or even color. But doctors say choosing the right backpack is crucial. There have been 5 murders in Petersburg in just 3 months, and a public meeting was held to discuss what will be done to help alleviate the issue. To close their businesses because their parking lots still remain flooded.